Hey, so here's your other homework, okay? And this is good old scale factors, okay? Now, once you suss out the technique, they're actually not too bad to do, okay? So, obviously, you need to know how to do it. So, what they're saying here is use a scale factor of 3/4 to reduce this shape. So, I mean, they're telling you the shape's going to be reduced, so it is going to be smaller. Give you square paper, so all you do is you count the sizes of each side and then you times it by the scale factor. Okay, so it's always, you could even say side times the scale factor. Okay, so obviously if you times a number by 3/4, it is going to be smaller. So this is 4 squares, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 squares, that's 4 as well. That's 4, and then we can take care of that when we come across it. So, give you some square paper, obviously if you run out of that, you could use your trotter. So what we've got is, you just times 4 times 3/4, okay? Now, you should hopefully be able to do this in your head, or you could say 3/4 times 4, okay? And that's 3, right? So we know this is 3 along, or you could say that's 8 times 3 divided by 4, okay? So if I did to get 3/4 of 8, 8 times 3, and then divide that by 4, that's 3/4 of 8. So I just then need to go to that, so that's 6, that's 3, that's 3, and we just join that end to that end. So this is 3/4, okay, so that's 3, that's 6, that's 3, that's 3. Okay, and that's essentially how you do it. So you just count the length of a side and just times it by a scale factor. Obviously, with this one, we're reducing it. This one, we're enlarging it. Okay, so it's essentially that's 1.5 times. So again, what we do is we count. So that's 4, that's 2, that's 6, that's 2, that's 2 as well, that's 2, that's 2. So we're basically just timesing each one of these by 3/2 or 1.5. Okay, so if we then say 4 times 3, divide by 2, okay, that now means it's going to be enlarged, so that's going to be 6. So I'll put it about here. So that's 6. What's 1.5 times 2? So 2 times 3, divide that by 2, that's 3. That's going to be 3 as well. And that'll be 3 down there. What's 6 times 3, divide by 2, that'll be 9. So that's 6. So that's 9. That'll be, again, so that's become 3, that's become 3, that's become 3, that's become 6, that's become 9. Just keeping myself right. That's become 3. And that's 3 as well. Okay, so that's essentially, again, you just times it by the scale factor, so it might be enlarging, it might be reducing. Then this one is just asking you about what is the scale factor. So you just take one side of each, okay, so make sure it's the same side of each shape. So I'm going to take this side here, so I'll need to take this side here. Now it's going to be reduced, so you expect when it's reduced, always expect the number at the top to be smaller than the number at the bottom. Okay, so what we've got here is that 6, that is 4. So this scale factor is going to be 6/4. No, it's not. See, made a mistake. So it's going to be 4/6. Okay, so it's always going to be, if it's the numbers on top smaller than the number on the bottom, that means it's going to reduce. And if we can simplify this, what number goes into 4 as well as 6? Well, 2 goes into 4 2 times, and 2 goes into 6 3 times. So this scale factor is 2/3. Okay, so that's 2/3 the size of that. Okay, so A and B, and we can say that B is 2/3 the size of A. Okay, so careful with this bit because I made a mistake as well, right? But that's essentially how you do scale factors.